one's a little sensitive on top, even though I can't feel this that much, but there I can, and that one's a little bit on this side. Well, now I can touch it, it's fine, but Friday it was.
Okay. So sensitive because of the toenail pressing into it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't really see it under there. It only took us an hour. We're from that way around here.
Yep. And this toenail will flatten back out.
It will?
Yep. Today I'm going to have you get a product before you leave. It's called nail mycosis. And you'll have a brand new toe in just probably about 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. It'll flatten out, and then as it grows, it won't, none of that fungus will continue to grow. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, yeah. See, there's no way I could get down there and cut like you are. I was so excited to come. I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh,
When I was cracking
that's
up.
so sweet.
My sisters were texting. I got 3 younger sisters. They were texting me, "When's your appointment?" I says, "I'll call." I don't want to say because they've been calling. I said, "I'm going to call you when they get done." Because they're sport. They love to have their feet. They have pedicures all the time. They love to, you know. Now I used to go have my nails done, but I haven't in a year. So they're just kind of. They're just mine. They're just short now. But
That's okay. It's best to not wear nail polish while you're using the product because it cannot penetrate through nail polish.
Okay.
But
That was the question I was going to ask over the phone, but then I thought, no, because I didn't know if I was going to be going there, you know.
Yeah.
What was gonna be there.
I would say that in 6 weeks, I'd like to see you again in 6 weeks so we can do a follow-up. And then after that, you probably will be able to wear nail polish then.
Yeah, here it's winter time, but usually I do, you know. So, today it's not so
Good.
Actually, I brought sandals with me too because I didn't know if I was going to have nail polish or not, but I brought them just in case.
That was good thinking ahead.
See, all that's coming out from just on top.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know how long it was going to take. I didn't know how long of a wait you had, so I just happened to call and there was a cancellation.
Yeah, people have been canceling lately because a family member has been exposed and they wanted to just be safe. Or thank goodness I don't know a lot of people who have had it.
Yeah. So, am I prone to this, do you think?
No.
No?
Nope, you just picked up a nail fungus from someplace. And the material that it creates, and it detaches from the nail bed and it gets stuck underneath the nail. And then the nail pushes up and squeezes the corners in.
Now, would you say that's ingrown toenail?
Not really.
Okay. Because I didn't know how to describe it. I mean, because I don't know. So you don't think it's ingrown?
Well, it feels like an ingrown because it's squeezing your skin so much, but it's caused by
The underneath.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
For the manicure too, the pedicure. Is this for the feet or?
Right now, there's acrylic nails education and pedicure education. This year, my goal is to add more courses. But it took me a year and a half to write the content, film it, develop the website. Yeah. So I had to start someplace, so I started with what people love the most. Clients are looking for you. Join me. Do you have what it takes to help change people's lives? Join my network. I'll teach you everything you need to know. Yeah, because we want the product to be able to penetrate into the nail really easy.
Uh-huh. How long does it take to soak in, would you say? Like, should I not wear socks or shoes for a while?
You can put your socks on with it. It probably takes about, I don't know, 10 minutes to soak in.
I love it. Yeah, I love watching those makeovers. It's just life-changing for some of these women.
From my line.
Well, that's one thing I did like when I was getting my nails done. I didn't have to really do my nail polish at home. You know, oops, I'm sorry. Out of all the places to feel, it's where I felt it.
Sometimes when you squeeze, when a toenail is so pinched in, when you clip it, it puts pressure to push it down. But we'll get that up out of there. Just gotta make sure.
So the junk up there raises it up. How come I didn't know this? Besides this channel, or how come the doctor podiatrist didn't tell me that they just want to yank it off?
I don't know.
My goodness.
They don't understand the physics of it, I guess. I don't know. But we have to get all of this debris, the buildup, make more space around the nail walls.
Yeah, because I was putting that cream here for a while under there too, you know, or rubbing it on the top.
Soak again before we're able to get out all of the rest of that, because the water can't get to it when there's so much in front of it.
Do you sell your line here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Once every 6 weeks, is that a good time to come? Like if you're normal?
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. People who travel a fair distance, though, I like to give them a couple of extra weeks in between.
No, are you the only one here that does this?
No, I have another nail technician.
Has she been trained through you?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have to cut them.
No, you shouldn't have to cut them or do anything in between until I see you again, and then hopefully we get them to a point where you'll be able to maintain them at home.
Maybe I can bend over more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, after your back heals up a little bit more.
I say without nail polish, I look like my feet look like a man. I throw nail polish on it this way.
No, you have very feminine, pretty toes.
Oh my god, she's gonna die when I tell her that. She's gonna laugh. Oh. Well, this is a nice little area out here, Celine.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, I'm used to the little town, so it is. It reminds me a lot of like Grand Blanc, have you ever been there?
I don't think I have.
You can spray that right now. Getting that softer look at you.
Oh no, you can talk away. If you have any questions, you just go right ahead.
You know, this is silly, but I love jewelry. And every time that you're doing it, I want to do that, I want to do this, so pretty. Like that, but not since I've had this, he hasn't. But, like I said, I've never had a pedicure before. So when you cut that, when you trimmed the sides on his toenails,
Mm-hmm.
did you notice if it was digging in more, wasn't it? So it was time to be cut, and that's why it was hurting probably.
Well, and there's buildup down underneath here. It's not ready to come out yet. I'm gonna have to soak it again. But when it comes out, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that feels better.
Just would seem amazing to me how all that could push up and make your nail curl up like that. I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, it's like hard. You think of your nail as being hard surface. You're right about that. That's one thing I never did either, is I would get a haircut. Look at my bangs, they're so janky.
You got beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you. I haven't had it cut because I think these are like my original bangs, probably down here. And more. I think it looks flat already. No.
Not yet,
From
but
my
it
angle,
will.
it does, Lauren. Okay, we'll just go with that. It
It
looks flatter.
will. Yeah, I have a video that's going to be published in just a couple of weeks where I do a side-by-side of where these indentations were on a client, and then 6 weeks later where they're out.
Spread.
Yeah, all spread out.
Did you have one like that, similar? Where it showed the difference? Maybe I've seen.
Yeah, I've had a couple people over time.
Like, would you say mine's really bad?
No, yours is gonna be easy to go back.
Because I was really embarrassed. I didn't want to. Maybe that's why I put it off too. Plus with the nerve damage, I just wanted to split. I don't know. I kind of wanted to wait, but I mean, this was perfect timing. Friday, that toe was hurt so bad. I couldn't have pressed it on it like that. Now it's nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have any pain in it anymore. At least from my past experience with clients who've come in with similar situations, they've never been uncomfortable since. And they're all back to normal.
Tiny brush, a really thin brush. That's what I was using, but I want them more closer together. I just feel like they're too far apart.
Well, you might have really fine hairs there, and once you get them tinted, then you can see them. Yeah.
Okay. Something to think about.
You can make an appointment for when you come next with Mary. And then after you get your feet done, you can get your brows done.
And that's a permanent, semi-permanent, or tinted, or?
Tinted wears off after about 6 weeks. It's just like hair color. You know, it fades.
No, my one sister, she just had hers done. She went back twice. She had hers done. She's younger than me. She's like, she's got a lot more hair. She got like microbladed or something like that.
Yeah, I did permanent makeup for 14 years.
I'm scared to death. I'm 60. I just turned 60.
Did you? You don't look 60.
Mine looks so. I've drooped in the last 5 years more than ever. Do you like permanent makeup?
Yeah, but I couldn't do it. I had to have a neck fusion in 2014, and I can't lean over and hold my head up. I know.
So what number?
Me too. They were dark days at home, thinking that I wasn't going to be able to do this anymore. It was not good.
Oh, there was a lot. So how the heck is that even supposed to heal or clean if it's so impacted in there?
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Wow.
It wouldn't. Does this hurt?
A little bit.
Just want to make sure I'm not going to trim any skin when I squeeze it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know it pressed right down inside there.
Usually my pain tolerance is like a 10. It's pretty good, but for something that's weird feeling.
Yeah, when those pokey parts of your nail are pressing into your
Yeah,
skin,
I think that's what it was.
it doesn't feel good. And then as you use the product, it'll loosen more stuff underneath here.
Okay. I dig it out?
You can.
Or
You can. Just be careful. That's okay.
I don't even know why it was doing it. Was it when you were touching the left or touching the top of the toe? I don't know.
The tip.
Right there.
Yeah, it's this little piece that's poking. I need to get a hold of it.
Something so tiny can cause such an issue. Now would that be like the nail curling under?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not in the growing though. You don't think it's just the way it's pushing, squeezing.
Yep. Can you still feel the pressure?
It feels not so bad. Just that one corner there. Is
This
that,
one?
Yeah, is that gone? Did you get that?
Well, I could get a little bit more of it. I just don't want to hurt you. I'm gonna file it with my little teeny tiny.
So when that grows out, will that be growing straight up or will it be going over into the skin?
So as you use the product,
Okay. Use the product.
let me turn this. As you use the product, this nail is going, right now it's in an arch like this. It's gonna open up. So it's not going to be so pinched. It's going to be out here. So your nail grooves right now have been pushed inwards. So they will slowly start to move. Let me give you a visual. Right now they're here. They'll come back out to here.
Okay, that's the goal of it.
But and slowly as they grow, and then we'll trim off more, and
Okay.
yeah, it'll make more sense to you in a couple of weeks when you can physically see the change.
Just a little one. I noticed the other people switch. You got all these reflexes in there though. Is that what you were saying in your feet?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes when people are just looking at their toes when I'm trying to polish, their toes are going, oh. And they're like, I don't know why they're moving. I'm like, it's because you're staring at them.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, I guess maybe, I don't know, I'm not going to like read a book or something like this because I've never had it before. So to me, it's like all fun.
Oh, yeah. New experience.
Yeah.
And the vibration sometimes feels a little weird.
like when I get out of the shower, I try to dry my feet really good. You know? And like press down on the cuticle a little bit. Ow. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh.
It's just this little tip of the piece of the nail that's still pressing into your skin. Right there. Does it hurt when I pull it out this way?
No.
I mean, it's almost not attached. Or I can just grab it and pull it out. Oh, there it is. Come on. There it is.
Like pulling a thorn from the...
It feels like a thorn. Feel it.
Oh yeah.
It's sharp.
It's just little, just sharp.
It was just sharp. Yeah, you can just dump it. There.
How old are your kids?
20 and almost 17. Yeah, next week. Almost. Thinks he's 25.
Well, of course. My oldest just turned 29.
Really?
Yes.
So when you put the product on at home,
Yes.
drip it right on the tip so it goes underneath the nail and then soaks down into the sides. Keep it on your nightstand and put 1 drop on in the morning when you wake up and 1 drop before you go to sleep at night.
Can I rub it in?
You can just let it soak around, it's
Okay.
fine, yeah.
On all of them?
Yep.
All 10.
I'll get some views from the tip so we can compare the
Oh, okay.
squeezing of the skin.
Thank you for being so kind. I learned a lot, that's for sure.
You're welcome.
I know what
I'm
to
glad you
do.
learned.
I did, I know. I didn't think that's why it was pointy or
You have to
arched.
relax your toes for a second.
Because of the gunk.
much for taking time out of your day to visit my channel. People like you are the reason for my success, and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free, and I'll see you next time.